what made you want to make the documentary? Like, what brought you to that point to like, I have to do this? What made you do it?
So yeah, good question. So like I said a second ago, I grew up in the DC area, and becoming a chemtrail activist, I lost most of my friends. I got like one friend that was still willing to, believe in me and know that I was never crazy before. So why would I, you know what I'm saying? But when I came to the realization that this was going on, that chemtrails existed, I started doing this digging in the rabbit hole, and I wanted to find some resources to share it with people and be like, hey, did you know this is going on? Right?
Mm-hmm.
And so all the resources that I could find, they weren't good enough to share with my people back home. Right? So I got I'm from the East Coast. A lot of my friends work government jobs or whatever. They're from DC, right? And you can't just share a meme with them, or, you got to give them some grounded, documented research.
Yeah.
And the movies that existed, the activists that existed in the space, later I learned about controlled opposition and things like that. And not everyone is that necessarily, and that's not necessarily the motive behind it not being good enough in my eyes. But at the time, I found in the space where the chemtrail activism was, there wasn't any resources good enough to share with my grandmother, with my friends, with my family, with my coworkers.
Yeah.
Nothing was there. And what it is, and this could be by design or accidental, but it's this, I don't know if you've heard this, this is an old timer, my old deadhead friend turned me onto this. This is like an old word, this old time word. So you might not know about this. It's called the turd in the punch bowl effect, right? You ever heard of that?
No, I haven't heard of that. Go ahead.
Turd in the punch bowl, man. And I know it sounds crazy, but it's like you have this amazing party, right? Everybody's having a great time. Everything's perfect, except for there's this turd in your punch bowl, in your punch, right? People are going to be, they're drinking the punch. They're going to be disgusted. Yeah. They're going to remember that forever. And that's all they're going to remember.
Yeah.
Right?
Remember that time?
So So in these movies, this is what they do. They'll fill it with this information, chemtrail information, but then somewhere in there, there'll be something that makes them look crazy. And it's that point where my people back home will turn off the TV, or they'll be like, Matt, you're crazy. This person just, whatever it is, whatever it is. And what it was in the chemtrail world was these, I went to Virginia Tech, I went to business school, and then I went to California, tried to go to film school. Wow. And I ended up getting a master's in business from Cal State Humboldt. And I got a film degree, and that's how I was able to do the film. It was a long journey.
Congratulations, man. That's amazing.
Thanks. Thank you. I appreciate it. But when I got the master's in business, I was just getting student loans, trying to figure out my life. I was just continuing my education and keep going to school, American dream, right?
Yeah.
I'm glad I ended up being able to make the movie.
I know.
Yeah, right? Yeah. So what I learned in school, one thing was the difference between a causal relationship and a corollary relationship. Like